Hey everybody, Max here from MaksPlayground, and welcome to the third video of my Charmed Create a Sim series. Now, if you guys don't know what Charmed is, it is a show that I've been creating the characters from, and this is going to be the video that I'm creating Penny Halliwell or Grams, Chris Halliwell, and Wyatt Halliwell. Now, Grams is a character that is not really alive. She's dead, but she comes back to visit the sisters when they need guidance and or help with certain situations and to clear things up in certain situations. And, you know, she is a loved character by the sisters, and she's really funny. She's been married 4 times, so she has commitment issues, which is one of the traits that I gave her. She has not really a lot of respect for men. She doesn't treat Leo very well, which is Piper's husband. And there is a point in time when Piper has her first son, and Grams doesn't realize that it is a boy and kind of thinks that the name is kind of weird and says, oh, that's not a girl's name. And it's like, Grams, it's a boy. And she gets all weirded out because everybody in the Halliwell line has been born a female. So it was a little bit strange. And then there's another episode that I loved was they put on Grams's clothes from the 60s, and she was a flower child, and they end up going back to the 60s and have to help her not change history and keep her on the right path. And it's a really cool episode. I love it. It was so funny. It's 1 page in the show, and it was just a really funny episode. But yeah, that's Grams and or Penny. I had fun creating her, though, surprisingly. I thought she was going to be kind of difficult, but she's pretty necessary. So the next character that I created was Chris Halliwell. Now, Chris Halliwell, I'm not going to say too much about him because that would really ruin it for a lot of people who may not have seen the show. If you guys have watched the show, you know who he is. He is from the future, I can say that, and he comes back to protect Wyatt, which is the next character that I will be creating in this video. So he comes back to make sure that Wyatt doesn't turn evil, but he's very kind of tries to be conspicuous about it, and then they find out who he really is and have to really make sure that certain events take place so that he, you know, gets doesn't get killed, I guess. So yeah, it's really interesting to watch Chris because he's a big perfectionist, which is what I made him, and he really cares about the sisters and like their well-being, and that like he really cares about Piper not giving up on love kind of thing. So yeah, he's very, at first you think he's bad, and then you find out he's actually inherently really good, and he's like really purposed character, I guess. And last but not least important is Wyatt. Now, Wyatt is Piper's first son that she had with Leo. He doesn't age a whole lot. Well, he's born, and then by the time the show ends, he's about maybe 3, I believe, or 3 or 4. He's still a little toddler, is from what I consider. So yeah, Wyatt is very you don't really get much about him, but he's cute, and he's a main character, and he's really, really powerful. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I will be seeing you in my next one. Bye, guys!